Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com, and it is time for this month's tarot message for the astrological sign of Scorpio for September 2025. So if you're a Scorpio or have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, this message is going to have 3 cards in it, and I'm just going to basically tell you where it's best to place your focus and any pitfalls or opportunities that might be ahead for you for this next month. And if you want an even more accurate reading, you'll also want to listen to the astrological moon sign and rising sign message, and you can find all the videos linked in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go into Scorpio and where it's best for you to place your focus for this September. And we get the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a symbol of authority. She's also a symbol of using your logical mind or rational mind to confront the challenges that are before you. The Queen of Swords wears the butterfly crown, which makes her a master at transforming the energy from feeling victimized by life or at the mercy of what others are doing to instead feeling victorious over it. And the Queen of Swords does this by asserting herself. This is not a shrinking violet card. The Queen of Swords is really a card of getting organized, sometimes even getting tough. And it can indicate that the challenge before you isn't going to be confronted best by being passive or trying to be nice or finding your best way around it. Queen of Swords is saying you need to handle this thing directly. Queen of Swords can also represent powerful women in our lives. And so if you're not being called to take authority or action on something in your own life, sometimes this card can indicate that you're getting the help of a really strong, powerful, assertive female figure who can help you organize things. Queen of Swords gets a bad rap in the tarot. A lot of the books that I grew up with way back in the 90s and 80s, they have the Queen of Swords as like this hard-hearted woman who's unkind and she's like a widow and all this stuff. And yet it's kind of a misogynistic view of her because the Queen of Swords is actually just a very powerful, assertive, authoritative female in her own right. And so there is this energy here where you're needing to take space and assert yourself, assert your energy, not apologize for it, and not be afraid to be strong, frankly. This isn't a month where you want to worry about like, well, will people like me? And I don't want to be too mean. You know, Queen of Swords, she's not purposefully cruel, but she is direct and she does get what she needs and she just cuts to the chase. So Scorpio, I feel like this is your month to cut to the chase. The next card for Scorpio is where is it best or advice from your inner wisdom this next month of September. And we get the 9 of Pentacles reverse, which might give us a clue as to what the Queen of Swords has to assert herself with. Now, the 9 of Pentacles upright is a card of wealth, finances, career, sometimes even. It's a luxury card. But when it comes up reversed, it can indicate a situation that you may be tolerating that is beneath your standards of excellence. Sometimes this card can represent that you've become so used to something that's subpar that you don't even notice it anymore. It's sort of like those houses that you'll visit, you know, of some people that aren't the best housekeepers, and you walk in and you're like, oh my God, what is that smell? You know, how do they live in this house with that smell going on? But the people that live there, they're like, what smell? I don't know what you're talking about, because they're so used to it that they've just gotten so acclimated and nose blind to it. Well, same too for you, Scorpio. This is a month for you to look at your life and look at what you're accepting. Be aware of it for the first moment and ask yourself, am I accepting something subpar? Is there something beneath my standards of efficiency or excellence that I need to change? And the Queen of Swords is telling you it's time to get assertive about that thing. It's time to uproot it, call it out, bring it up to another. Sometimes these 2 cards together can also indicate you might be tolerating a behavior from someone else that's really unprofessional or isn't really conducive to successful relationship building in the future. And you might need to call that out. You might need to say, hey, we need to have a conversation. This thing here, it's not working. And I just kind of feel like the Queen of Swords is like, it's time to clean up whatever is subpar. Upright or reverse, the 9 of Pentacles is telling you that you are in alignment with a very successful sort of energy, but you might be just tolerating too many elements right now that are actually depreciating that or taking away from that or distracting you from really living to your fullest potential. So Queen of Swords is all about, let's just take charge of that and nip that in the bud. And then the final card for you, Scorpio, is going to be potential pitfalls, but also opportunities for you this next month. And before I get into that card, please do subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps me out. And we get the 10 of Cups reversed. So again, another reverse card for Scorpio. 10 of Cups reversed could mean a couple things. First thing that's coming to mind, especially in the context of the two cards that preceded, is that this might be some relationship stuff. This might be that you're tolerating something with someone else, or you're needing to have a difficult conversation with someone else that normally you care about very much. And normally you want to bring harmony to this relationship, and you want to, affirm it and make this person feel validated by you. And yet there might be something that you have to call out at this time and say, listen, this is an issue. This is something that's important. We need to discuss this. So 10 of Cups reverse can represent clearing the air in relationships, can also indicate clarifying your position. But upright or reverse, the 10 of Cups is saying to do this with love. And Queen of Swords could be very direct sometimes, and you do need to be direct and have the facts and all of that sort of thing. But I do also feel like this needs to be delivered in the right way, delivered with some compassion. This next month might be a little tricky in the realm of family and personal relationships, especially when it comes to you really speaking about what's important to you at this time. But also 10 of Cups reversed shows that rainbow on the base of the card. It can be a symbol for color and how color can affect our moods and is at play in our lives. And so if you're like, I don't have any relationship thing I need to talk about, everybody's fine around me, that makes no sense. Well, then this card can indicate that this is a time for you to be really conscious of the colors you're attracted to, the colors you're wearing, because colors affect our mood. And they also say a lot about ourselves to other people. And the colors we choose unconsciously are pronouncing things to people. And also pronouncing things to ourselves. So this could be a time where you're really conscious of your mood and also what kind of colors you're wearing. Maybe if you're feeling too blue, you're wearing too much blue. Maybe you need to wear something brighter. But I just kind of feel like this is going to be a really interesting month for you, where you also want to pay attention to the color, the emotional tenor of your feelings. And it might be a time where you're having to confront some issues and hash things out to bring clarity. And that is your message, Scorpio. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can always schedule a reading with me at elliotoracle.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful month of September, and please do take care of yourselves. I'll see you again here next time.